What's up, guys? It's Ao here. So this is like the third time I'm recording this stupid video, but yeah. So anyway, shout out to Carrying Issues for this list, but this is basically just things that should be in 2K18 and would make it an amazing basketball game. And I mean, honestly, personally, guys, I want you guys to leave your favorite 2K down below, okay? Leave your favorite 2K. Personally, mine is either 2K11 because of the crew mode, which is amazing, or 2K13. So yeah, anyway, if you guys do enjoy this video, please leave a like, okay? And Karen's Twitter will be in the description down below. Show him some love. So yeah, anyway, let's get on this list. So first thing, ability to be able to cancel dribble moves to create more moves for the user. Now this is something we saw like early release, okay, like the prelude and the first couple weeks of the game. And this is where you can like basically cancel out size ups without having to do them the whole way through. So basically, like if you do cross 16, now you have to let it go like all the way through, but before you could do cross 16, like start it and then do a Kobe. Like it would be amazing. More customization for the user, pretty much. Next thing, if you're on a 10 game win streak or higher, please set a limit on how many times people can come around. Now that's a perfect idea. I love that rule because there's so many come around noobs that are in this game, and even like it's happened like multiple times for me before, but yeah, it's annoying. Like, and on the 4th or 5th time they'll always beat you because of the way the game's programmed, like how the mechanics are and everything like that. So next thing, set a foul limit to prevent users that spam the steal button. Also decrease chances of them getting a steal within every reach unless they're a lockdown defender. This is something we're seeing now. Mike Wang put out a poll recently where it's like to decrease the steal value, but I think personally they should leave it the same, but like Carrying says, have it like this to where it decreases the chances of getting a steal within every reach unless they're a lockdown defender, which I think is absolutely perfect. That is a perfect idea. I'd love to see that. The next thing, which is what I've been wanting since we first saw parks back on 2K14 Next Gen, which was to add new parks. Obviously, we need new parks, guys. We can't just recycle parks. With 1v1 courts and multiple 2s courts at each park instead of just one. And I think that's a beautiful idea. It's a perfect idea. I want 1v1 courts in the game. Obviously, they're going to have to like decrease the, I'd say, maybe increase the score or decrease the rep gain by, because that can lead to a lot of boosters, just saying. Make stage playable every day and increase the amount of 2s courts in the 500 court. Basically what he's saying is make like the 500 court 10k and make more 2s courts because there's only two 2s courts. So yeah, I think that's a perfect idea. I would play this game a lot more if there was stage every day, but it's during the weeks when I'm usually busy. So yeah, unfortunately. And then allow users to incorporate their own dribble maneuvers to avoid repeated moves being used. Like basically to, like instead of a Kobe size up, like you could have a part of a Kobe size up, but you could also have like a Kyle Lowry size up. Like, mixing up size ups together to make one OP size up. I think that's amazing. It's a perfect idea. And then to make monthly park / pro-am / myteam tournaments within YouTubers to bring more entertainment, fun, and competitiveness to the game. This is absolutely a brilliant idea, and we already kind of see this with like the whole YouTuber showdown. But if 2K actually schedules it so it actually happens like every once in a while, that would be perfect. Like, that's an amazing idea. And then to make SS3s and SS4 be able to design their own mascot and or skateboard as they please. Now, meaning basically that you could mix and match, mascots. You could have like a Bulls mascot head with like an Orlando Magic body. Like, it would be I've wanted that this whole like ever since they dropped, the mascot thing, I think it was 2K16 or no, 2K15 was had mascots, but yeah. So ever since then, I've wanted it to be able to be, mix and match and all that stuff. So that would be pretty cool. And then bring an end of the year tournament for park, which will result in a grand prize being rewarded. So, not just like get legend and be immortalized next year. Like, we have to have some incentive to be able to play the game the entire year out to have fun other than grinding park, which is obviously, we know it gets really boring. And the next thing, make double rep more significant by making it weekly due to a lack of receiving it. And I think this is brilliant because right now, as we see, because there have been times where honestly, I've been busy during the times double rep has been going on, which I didn't get a chance to do. I did like the first one, but then the second and third, I think we've had 3 or 2, I forget. But the other whatever times, I've not been able to do it just because of how I'm busy. But yeah, Next thing, let YouTubers have a certain amount of subscribers have a verified symbol by their gamertag or PSN. This is absolutely amazing. I think they should incorporate this because we only see that kind of stuff with NBA players. Like they have an NBA logo next to their name, or if it's a celebrity, we see like their own face scan, you know, that kind of stuff, like their own unique one. But in terms of like something that everyone could eventually get, and they could have an incentive for playing the game, and on top of it, it's good for 2K because the YouTubers at the end of the day are promoting this trashy game, so it would be perfect. But yeah, the next thing, and also one thing I would tweak about that is there are sub botters, guys. If you don't know what that is, it's basically where there's like websites where you can literally buy subscribers and you don't have to like make any videos or anything. You could literally just buy it. So I think we'd have to find a work around it, but if you could, that would be absolutely brilliant. Next thing is, and I'm gonna tweak this one too a little bit, allow us to put our own branding and other brand within the game, such as Bape, Supreme, Balmain, True Religion, and etc. This is an absolutely brilliant idea. The only problem with it is that this is what we saw with the Yeezys, right? Basically, something happened where, because look, okay, let's say I'm a company, right? I make a game, right? I make like NBA Live, for example. Okay, let's say I'm the head developer at NBA Live, right? I'm the head marketer, whatever, and I want to have Supreme in my game. I want to put the label Supreme in my game. Basically, what you have to then do, if you want to do that, is to contact Supreme and then have them basically like to where you share revenue, because at the end of the day, you're putting another company in your game, and it's illegal if you don't get them to sign upon it where you share a certain value of the game, amount of revenue gained by the game, because if you don't, then it's basically breaking the law and you could get sued for a lot of money. But yeah, they basically have to get a signing agreement by the person who's created the company to be included, because at the end of the day, you're making money through your game off of their brand. So that's where the confusion happens, but I think that's a great idea. Next, add more custom design within the shoes, so when new shoes release, we'll be able to make the real version of the shoe, not settle for less. Basically, adding more designs to shoes, you know, adding more detail to it, because we've seen like certain details missed within shoes, like definitely this year. Like it'd be cool if we could actually see like the individual stitching of the shoe. That would be perfect. Next thing, feature the top clans / players and underrated clans / players on 2K TV to help promote a name for themselves. And this is basically meaning like if you're an underrated dribbler, because guys, we all know that like some of the best players in 2K do not do YouTube and do not do Twitch, and the only reason for it is because it's like too much work and they're not getting enough out of playing the game already. So I think this would be perfect, and it's more opportunities for you guys, you know, the regular, you know, everyday players. So yeah. And the next thing, the last thing, is enhance the customer support features. Therefore, when we have a problem with the game, it doesn't take 2+ weeks for us to get in contact with support. This is perfect. Only problem is that this has to do with 2K, the actual company, rather than NBA 2K, the individual branch off the company. So that's another problem. But yeah, definitely, I would definitely want to see that. Or live chat support would be amazing, like Microsoft has. But yeah, that's going to do it for the video today, guys. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave a like on this video. Make sure you go show Karen some love, man. He put this list together very well. I thought it was a very well developed list. And yeah, if you guys did enjoy, that's going to be it.